Hey guys, welcome back to Financial Markets. Hope you're all doing well. So today's video, I'm going to give you some live stats. So in my previous videos, I've talked about what sort of salaries and compensation you can make from different roles within the investment banking industry and in between, and different asset managers and stuff like that. And this is actually a research by a recruitment company called Goodman Mason. And so they released this bonus and salary guide for 2019, and obviously this is a massive recruitment company, so they obviously have data and stats for the salaries ranges in all industries that they obviously get people into. And so I thought it'd be good to give you some hard real facts and figures. And so let's go on to obviously what's most interesting to us. So front office and fund research. But there's obviously, they got about finance, compliance, and other technology, taxation areas. But I think most of the people that follow me right now are from the front office and fund research area, and we'll have a bit look at the bonus guide too. So let's go straight to that. 33. Okay, so the front office. So let's see the corporate finance. Obviously, corporate finance roles, all front office roles include that too. And so corporate finance is giving you the indication of what the salaries could be. So if you're a 1-year analyst, i.e. someone who's got out straight out of university, or maybe with the year in, you can get a salary of about £50,000 sterling. And obviously these are for top investment banks and advisory corporate finance houses. Don't think of this as, in the smaller places, they usually give you a lot less. Sometimes you get around 30, 35. But from big places, they give you about 50,000 starting salary. And as you could see, once you get a bit more experienced, analyst 3, that would be somebody who's in for about 4 years, 3-4 years. Obviously, you could jump quite quickly. It just depends on how good you are as well. But yeah, you could see it by the time you get to associate level, which could be in about 5 years' time, you pretty much doubled your salary, and you're on 100,000 salary, which is obviously very attractive. If you're especially someone looking to get into it, this might be an extra incentive for you to do so. And yeah, so that was more in the corporate finance side. So this is in the investment side, and investment side is slightly lower, and that is actually a true point. And the reason being is because in M&A nowadays, it's a lot more activity going on. And I don't know if those of you that have been following the markets well, let's say before 2008 you had around 10,000 companies that were public. Now it's about 3,000. And so people that go into an investment role, which is someone that I did too, usually get a lower pay nowadays to start with. But obviously it depends exactly what sector you go into. But you could start with anything between 35 is probably realistic, and then slowly 5-10 years work your way up and get 100,000 salary. But yeah, that's obviously varies and depends on where you go, because if you become into a hedge fund, obviously you get a lot more. If you work for, say, someone like Point72, you make like $70,000 starting salary, so it's a lot different. But that's just in general in the investment field. So this is the consultancy side. I don't think that would be much important to many people, but yeah, it's roughly the same, 30 to 50, and in 5-year time you can get probably to close to 100,000. Wealth managers, same sort of level, start around 30 to 50, about 20 to 40% bonus average, and that's quite standard in the industry. I think you could expect to kind of get 20% bonus of your salary until you start obviously moving up into senior roles, where they start giving you a bigger chunk and larger chunk of the portfolio. Larger chunk of your base. But to begin with, the 20% is something you'd think with industry standard is quite common. Asset managers, this is probably something for people that's very interesting, and it's actually quite annoying for me, because when I started out in the asset management industry, I actually got lower than the figure stated here, and you negotiate and push them up as much as I could. But even then, they gave me 30 something, but they didn't give me 35. But yeah, no, that's something you kind of expect to get, but it depends. In a pension fund, it's usually a bit lower. They've written 35 here, but usually it's probably 30 to 50, I would say. You could probably start with 30 at a pension fund. It's not usually more than that. And then in 5 years time, look about 90,000 salary. But again, if you work for a hedge fund, you'll probably start at 50, and in 3 years time, you could be at 100,000 quite easily. And bonus ranges is typical and standard, 20 to 40% of base. So yeah, so that is something that can at least bring your comp up to a good enough level. So if you're on like 30-40% comp, it's like 45 in your first year, which isn't a bad salary to start with, considering the average salary in the UK is 26,000 pounds. So yeah, so that's about it. Hope that was interesting to you all. And if you're interested in actually having this PDF documentation, let me know in the comments. I will actually probably leave a download PDF file in the description. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in having a look at it. I thought it would be a good idea for everyone to get an idea of exactly what the salary ranges are, and so you could use that in part of your judgment as to where exactly you want to work. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.